Yo, so I'm back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this would be the news, but this is just gonna be a segment show, so hope y'all like it. This will be on Rumble, just FYI, because we're gonna use some cuss words and YouTube's they some niggas. But it says Eric Prince, private military contractor, advocates for recolonization of Africa. It says in a provocative statement that has ignited controversy around the globe, Eric Prince, known for his role in private military contracting, has made a bold call for recolonization of Africa. This perspective, coming from a figure deeply entrenched in the military and security fears, demands a critical examination of its implications. Prince's career is marked by the founding of Blackwater, known as Academy, position him as a polarizing figure in discussion on military privatization and international security. His views on Africa, a continent with a complex history of colonialism and struggle for sovereignty, raises serious questions about the ethics and motivations beyond such a proposal. It's essential to consider historical context of colonization in Africa, characterized by exploitation and suppression of the indigenous cultures, to fully understand the gravity of Prince's statement. The idea of recolonization not only overlooks the strides made towards independence and self-determination by African nations, but also ignites debates on sovereignty, neo-colonialism, and international law. As the world reacts to Prince's remarks, it becomes crucial to engage in informed discussions that respect the autonomy and diverse narratives of said continent. Now, the only thing I got to say to this is, for all you dickhead people out there that said racism is gone, black, white, and people of color, itself, right? We just gonna get that out the way. This dickhead right here is literally a representative and a representation of not only racism, but white supremacy. Whenever you come out your face and say that a black nation, like the whole continent of Africa, need to be recolonized, you got mental issues and you need to be reined in. Not only that, you need to be charged with something. I'm pretty sure there's a international law you can charge this dickhead with. Just saying that shit right there is egregious. Because imagine if a black leader, and we ain't talking about Julius Malema, somebody that's campaigning for political position in Africa, but imagine if somebody that ran a African country said, yo, we need to go recolonize, or we need to colonize France or Iceland or Western Europe or any part of Europe for that matter, or Spain. Fuck it, we won't go down there and just take the shit over, right? They ain't doing nothing with it. I mean, Spain, they not really using the spices, but that's another issue. What I'm saying is, who the fuck is this guy? Or he can just say like the country needs to be recolonized. He might as well say the country needs to be enslaved. The only thing I'm gonna say to that is, black nations, keep your guards up. We riding with you. Get your military in position, your security firms in position. Keep pieces of shit like this the out of the continent and away from your country, because giving too much leeway will actually try to reinstitute colonialism. You know what I'm saying? If I was the African diaspora or any country they're in, we be bounty hunting this nigga. Like, you got to get proactive, Africa. Get proactive and start like letting people know you're not around. This guy need his top blown off. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna put that out there in the ethers, because you would never get away with being an African leader saying some shit about a European nation. So, in any event, if you like this episode, subscribe, and I'm out. No.